Education is a great engine for personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of a mine, and the child of a farm worker can become the president of a great nation. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person to another. These are the words from the book A Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. This is one of the first books I had ever read growing up in Dar es Salaam, where I was born. One of my earliest memories in the United States was in February of 2011. I was seeing snow falling from the sky for the first time in my life, something I had only seen on TV. At 10 years old, I went to school in Andover, Massachusetts. The year I came, I joined in 5th grade and attended all of middle school and graduated high school. By now, I had made friends and immersed myself in the culture and settled into this country that was once so foreign to me, a country I had only grown up seeing on TV. With its community and opportunities, this country instilled in me that the key to success is education. I always knew what I wanted to do with my future at a young age. The plan was to finish high school with a good GPA, go to college and major in nursing, and then finally use my knowledge and skills to work under UNICEF. I had taken honors and AP classes all throughout high school, and I had participated in my community volunteering. However, it was during the college application process that I had come to find out that I was undocumented. Not only was I undocumented, but I also didn't qualify for DACA. Suddenly, none of it felt like it mattered. My dream of going to college and pursuing a higher education were starting to become just that, a dream. Thrust into the shadows, I began to work any odd job I could find. While I cleaned houses and I did what I could to get by, I saw the people I had grown up with get further and further ahead in life. When asked by my peers why I didn't go to college, my answer was always the same. I'm taking a gap year. What they didn't know is that college was something that I couldn't afford because of my status. As more time passed, I was now seeing these same people I grew up and graduated with begin to pursue different careers. Some would go on to graduate programs, and as for me, I was still here. It's at this point that I decided that enough was enough, and despite not having the proper means to work, I decided that my lack of status would not and could not stop me from trying. That is when I applied to Northern Essex Community College. In order to apply for nursing program, I had to take prerequisite classes. Something that would typically take a person a semester or two to complete took me years because I had to take 1 or 2 classes at a time. You see, because of my status, these classes cost 3 times the amount an in-state student pays for tuition. So because of that, despite not having any grants and scholarship or financial aid, I rationed that this was just the price I had to pay in order to somewhat further my education as an undocumented person in the United States. After my semester was over in the spring of 2023, I decided not to enroll in any more semesters nor to apply for nursing school, because that would mean becoming a student full-time. And this was a luxury I simply could not afford on my house cleaning salary. The load was just too heavy to bear. But my story is not unique. Many undocumented people have undergone similar struggles when it comes to college and tuition. That is until July 31st, 2023, when the newly signed Massachusetts state budget was passed. It is first thanks to my fellow undocumented young people from SIM who've been advocating for this for over 10 years. They might have not been able to win this for themselves, but what they started will now benefit thousands of undocumented Massachusetts students who will now get a chance to pursue their educational dreams. Thank you to all the community organizers, the college staff, the President's Alliance, and the Dream.us, and all those who have worked and advocated for people like us. It's because of you that people like me are able to study with less financial burden and more equity. Having the state alleviate some of these financial obstacles that come with higher education would mean a chance to a multitude of opportunities. For others like myself, it would mean finally applying to nursing school. Suddenly, the dream that was so impossible seems a little bit more possible. Thank you to all of you.